Price action can only be understood backwards. It cannot be understood forwards. First win. Bang. 1R. Hello everybody. Welcome to another video. I'm going to say this right off the bat. Price action can only be understood backwards. It cannot be understood forwards. So that's why you need a plan that you can follow, because you can't predict the future. You don't have a crystal ball. Today I did the right thing. I took like a short trade off the open. I correctly identified that this point here, looking at the higher time frames, looking at the hourly, we had a push up, we made a lower low, we made a lower high, and I correctly predicted that this was going to be the lower high. So I got short, and I went for my 1 to 2R trade, and I won. Great. At this point, though, we've had an EMAs crossover. The EMA, it's looking bearish. I should only be thinking bearish at this point because of my plan. My plan that I have a physical reminder of, that I'm not supposed to violate. I violated it, and I lost money when I could have made a lot of money today. So here's my analysis. You can pause it and read this if you'd like. It's unfortunate. I'm bummed about it. It's another learning lesson, though. And I know once I start doing these things right, I'll have a consistent income I can rely on from trading. But it's the mental and emotional piece that I struggle with now, because I know I just need confirmation, and I know I just need to not over leverage, and I need to treat following my plan like life or death. And I did for the most part for my entries. This one was within entry. This one, bar 13. So bar 12 broke confirmation high. So that's why I thought we could get long. It came down against me, and so I got long on the very last tick, right before the stop out. And this bar actually did go my way, but it did stop me out first. And I am okay with these types of moves, where ideally I'm only going to enter limit buy, limit sell above a bar like bar 11. But if I do want to just take a mid-candle guess, I'm only okay with it if I have had a confirmation break before, and if it's like one of the last ticks. So it's like pretty likely it'll, like, if it does, like, there's still a good chance I'll get stopped out like I did here, but there's also a good chance that because we had a confirmation break, that if it does retrace, as long as it doesn't go below here, I won't get stopped out, and it could go my way. And this did go my way, back up to the 21 moving average, so almost a nice little win. Where it's not okay for me to do that, and look again right here. Same thing, we had a confirmation break on bar 22, went above, it retraced down. I put the stop loss 2 ticks below bar 20, like just above, like right here, so I didn't get stopped out, and it went my way. Should have had my take profit up here instead. I had it like right here, but yeah, I went to like right there. So I shouldn't have been greedy. I should have just had it below the 9 EMA. I had it just a little bit too high, out of reach. But still, where it's absolutely not okay is bar 32, because it'd be one thing if I got long right here, because look, we had the bar 28. I was gonna get long here, but I like removed my order, and then it went my way. So we had the break up, the confirmation break. It pushed down, pushed up, and Yeah, this is just too high. It's not like at the last tick. At the last tick, it's more acceptable. Um, because it's just very low risk. But this is risking 3.5 points without confirmation. So this was off process. This was the one stupid trade today in hindsight. All my other trades, I did respect the signal and confirmation bar. Um, Signal bar on bar 3, signal bar on bar 11, which I wasn't at my computer, but that is a signal bar to get long. Signal bar on bar 21. So although I didn't like signal bar on bar, I mean bar 32 would have been a good signal bar to get short. Could have just gone for a 1R, you know, stop loss here, entry here, take profit, equal distance as stop loss. So right down here. Bar 38, this I should have been getting short. I actually just removed my Keltner channels just because I'm tired of it messing with my head. I really don't use them for that much, so I really shouldn't have them. Maybe they can be good in the morning, but I got like later in the day they just interfere because this dropped down like another 10 points um, after this screenshot. Went all the way down here. So I just went the wrong way today. I went the wrong way. I should have been going for longs. I mean, you can't. Price can only be understood backwards, not forwards, which is why I want to have a high win rate. I want to go for 1 to 2R trades. Okay? 1 to 2R trades. In the first 90 minutes, if I take a trade, that is when I can try and hold for 90 minutes. Because if I would have, 90 minutes is bar 18. If I would have got out bar 18 close, that would be 33 down to 15. So, like 18 points. Almost 20 points. Fat win. And then, but even if I didn't do that, like within my plan, since I'm just going for 1 to 2R, first win. Bang. 1R. Bar 14, second trade. You could have targeted this pivot. 10 points. Bar 25, could have targeted this pivot down here, or you could have just targeted halfway. Bar 38, could have targeted the pivot. There's a lot of... The point is, I should have just been going the opposite way I went. I say that right here. Short on bar 25 instead of long. Short on bar 32 instead of long. Short on bar 38 instead of long. It's unfortunate, It's unfortunate. That's it, though. I really don't have anything else to say. These losses weren't... I want to say I'm following my plan so that any loss I do have, I don't care because it's part of my plan. But sadly today I can't really say that. There were preventable losses. It is very unfortunate. I am bummed about how it shook out, but this is just a learning lesson for me, and all I can do is learn from it and not repeat this again. Short here, short here, short halfway down to support 2, short down to support 2. If you got short on bar 41, you could have just held for the end of bar 42. But, we've had a 40, I got in at 33, it went down to below 93. So over 40 points, went down like above 45 points today. If I could have just captured 20 of those points, it would have been a great day. But unfortunately, I was fighting the trend. And the key is, because I thought it was going to be a range day, but after it broke down below the range, I should have realized that wasn't the case. And bar 32, bar 38, there should have been no shorts because we were below the prior day low. So anything below the prior day low should have only been shorts. And this should have all been shorts as well because we were below the moving averages. We had a moving average crossover, and yeah, it just went much, much, much lower. So you got to follow my process, life or death, and that includes staying with positions and not flip flopping. We had our MACD crossover on the 7th, kept going up on the 8th, but then we put in our lower high. And yeah, today, very, very good day to only be short. And I successfully entered on the short bar. I waited for the signal bar to get short, and it worked out for me. But that was the pinnacle of my day. Here's my performance summary. Yeah, started off up $220, ended the day down $340. So very unfortunate, but I'm okay with it because I know that if I would just have gone the right way, that today would have been a really amazing day. So that does it for me. Gonna turn this around. Not worried about it because I know I'm gonna stay disciplined to my plan. I read it wrong. But that happens. Nothing I can do about it now other than learn from this mistake and be better going forward. 1R, 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 1R. Could have been a 4 or 5R day on 4 or 5 different trades. Just getting 1 to 1.5 R every trade. Should have been. Should have followed the moving averages, especially after this crossover here. It's clearly a market structure, lower high. And I just shouldn't have been going for longs today. I shouldn't have allowed myself to. I need to be stricter about that. Maybe I need to update my plan even more to be more strict and just say, if it's not above moving averages, no longs. Because, I don't know. These 5-minute moving averages are very clear, just looking back at it. If it's like this, you don't want to trade that because that's choppy BS, but opens up, look at that bar 9 long. Bar 36 long. Bar 48 long. Oh, we had a crossover. Bar 70 short. Gap up. You could take this short, but just, I don't know. What day was that even? That was yesterday. Yeah, today I wouldn't have traded yesterday because it was Veterans Day. Market was closed. But if you did trade, bar 32 short. Bar 12 long. You could target that pivot. But by the time it's bar 18 and bar 19, it is above, but we put in a lower high. That's a point where we could, take a short or just skip on a trade. And by the time we get to bar 32, bar 38, that's where you really know you can be going short. So it's really, I just was going the wrong way. I was not following my plan. I was trying to outguess the market, and I got burned. So we will cut it there. Bar 44, you could have got long here because it's after exhaustion. It's after a big push down. Most of the day has happened. We are in a bull trend overall. So, yeah, that would have actually been a good long. But it already took out these 2 support pivots. All the way down, it would not have been a good long. Where I took longs. It was not good. Should have gotten short here, 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 blah, blah, blah. So, nothing else to say. I'm bummed, but I'll turn it around. I know I will. I have full confidence in myself. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Peace.